Hey friends, this is Hook Setting Adventures Fishing with Puddin'. Well, I was prowling around on maps the other night, and I found close to my house a new place to get to South Chickamauga Creek. So I had a little bit of time on my hands this afternoon, and I thought I'd come down here and check out where the railroad crosses South Chickamauga Creek right here in East Ridge. We had a lot of rain last night and early this morning. I'm not sure how that may have affected the water levels or conditions, but we'll find out. And like I said, I just wanted to get out and get some lines tight in the water and see what's happening. And don't forget, I've got a big surprise coming up for everybody. So let's go fishing, everybody. Okay, here we are, and I say to you, my friends, this looks very promising. As I said, this is where the railroad crosses over South Chickamauga Creek, and that water is looking really nice. Today I'm going to start out with creepy crawl twin tail white and see if it holds up to what it's always done before. I like this. I like the way it looks. I'm going to start out throwing this on a Ned head and see what it does for us. I'm also trying out a new mount for my camera. It's the headpiece, so hopefully I can get a better angle on the fish that I hook and catch. But I will say, so far it doesn't feel very comfortable. Let's see what we get over here next to the trestles. I'm glad to see that the water didn't get up too high from the rain last night. There was a hit. Not a strong one, but it was a hit. I think if someone had some way of getting out there in the middle of this water, it would probably prove to be pretty advantageous. Okay, let's see what we can do with this whopper plopper. I've not had any luck with this as of yet. A couple of bites, but not hauled anything in on it. So the jury's still out for me on how well this thing behaves, how it works. I've tried just a straight retrieve, fast, slow. I've tried popping it. So I'm not sure if it's just not what they're looking for, wrong color, or maybe it's just me how I'm retrieving it. The problem right now could be maybe just a little bit warm out here in the open. I think here in a minute I may work my way back over to the other side of the creek and see if I can get some stuff into the shade there. Well, something came up and wallowed right up here next to the bank. Didn't see what it was. There's something went for it right there and I missed it. Too busy watching those kayakers come up or downstream. And that thing was right here at me too. Well, that was a bit disappointing. Just as the battery was dying, I got a good bass on here. I don't know if it picked up on the camera or not. That's yet to be seen. Now, I used to do this when I was a kid. That is, fish off the top of bridges. But then I learned one time, I was fishing off a pier in North Carolina there at Camp Lejeune, and I hooked into about a 4-foot sand shark. Late at night, pier house was closed, and there was no way to get that fish up but to haul it on the reel. And I'm here to tell you that is a job. And so, even though I'm doing this, if I hook into something big, it could be a job getting it up. But I'm up here, and it's a clear cast, so why not? What's the worst that could happen? I hook into a big one and have to haul it up here? I'll deal with that when it happens. I take myself off this bridge because here comes a train. Okay, friends, that's it for the day. It didn't go exactly as planned. Now, the one that I did manage to catch, of course, happened right when the battery died. And so I don't know how much of that actually ended up on video. We'll find out here shortly when I go to do the edits. But it was a success in that I found some nice water. Right there, that spot where the railroad trestle goes over South Chickamauga Creek, over here by Camp Jordan, it looks very promising. And I think if I can get back in there and work a little harder on a better day, it might prove to be a good spot to know. And that I found afterwards, or while I was fishing, that directly across from where I was fishing is the canoe launch for Camp Jordan. So I'll keep that in mind. Maybe pay a couple of dollars and use their parking lot and have an easier time of getting down to the water just on the other side. The other spots that I checked out was here at Camp Jordan, and that was the Jim Dickert Memorial Pond. It looks more for show than for actual fishing, although there was a family and one other group that was fishing at the same time when I pulled up. That doesn't mean there's anything in there, just that there was people out there trying to catch something. And then this lake over here on the other side, it's just a short distance from the Jim Dickert. It's unnamed. It looks like it's definitely a man-made lake. It looks very promising, but I didn't get a hit on either one of them, and that's the way it goes sometimes. But now, if all goes to plan, if the weather's with me, tomorrow I'm going to unbox 2 of these and do a video on that. And with all things, if they work out, we're going to try it out and be at a new spot. I've not fished it I fished a little stream that feeds off of it and caught a nice bass there. But I'm gonna go explore the other side of the road. There's a trail and it looks like it leads to where I need to be. So we're gonna do the unboxing and possibly test out this thing at that new pond. It's a beaver dam. And so stay with me and let's see how it turns out. I appreciate you watching. Even though it wasn't a successful day as far as landing fish, it was still a good day to get out and enjoy God's creation. A little hot and muggy, although I think it's under 90, but man, you could scoop the water out of the air with a cup. That rain last night didn't cool it off much at all. Thanks to all who subscribed, and if you've not subscribed, please do so. Hit that like button and the bell icon so you'll be notified every time a video comes out. And also share with your friends. I'd like to build up my membership as quickly as possible. And we can't forget about the giveaway at the milestones of 100, 500, and 1,000. So be sure to get in there, because when I start hitting those marks, any comments at the 100 mark, the 500 mark, and the 1,000 mark, I'll pick a random one, and that person will get us a prize. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming with me on a semi-successful day. This has been Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing with Puddin'.